Grand Rising. What a great Tuesday. I'm your girl Fuji. Came with a lovely message. I do not solicit people for readings. Check the description box below. There is a feedback link for how you will feel about this reading. So if you're watching my readings and it's clearly descripted that you could tell me how you feel and you're hiding your feelings, that is also the same as throwing rocks at a glass house. It can be comparison to throwing stones hiding your hand. You can't come in here and say it wasn't set up properly, where if there is a problem, you could tell me and you decide to be sneaky. That is the same thing as worshiping idols. Because why would you come here for any kind of confirmation to be combative? You don't trust yourself and you don't love yourself. And that has nothing to do with me and my spiritual guides and team. Yeah. So if you need me, if you don't, you know. Now, everyone else, hi. And the description box is full of information where you can support me, and I obviously support you. I would love that back in return. Donations are accepted. You can do it through any kind of form of pay. You can book you a reading. Please look below the description box. You can also give Cash App, Tamara the Mediator. And then you can also get any services that I offer. Hit the first link at the top of the description box and follow the instructions. Thank you. Some of y'all hating because you already know what time it is. Oh, yeah, I came. Stand my ground. I don't mind walking away because I know at least you won't be able to bother me. Why are you arguing about something that is equivalent to your own actions? Someone is, it goes back to a Sagittarius daughter. Someone has a Sagittarius daughter or either a fire sign daughter that they're saying they're monitoring their home as well. They're saying that they did a return to sender when in fact they did not. Also, this could be someone hating on their own child, saying that they need to start worshiping idols. Something about I had did a personal spread, and I'll share a little bit with you. Something about fragments, sentences. Someone trying to say someone doesn't know how to read. Someone's child may have struggled with reading, or something about pay attention to those areas. Someone may have grown up autistic mildly, or something about ADD, ADHD, speech classes, things of that nature. Finding out they're very intelligent, actually. Like my daughter, she was in certain classes and whatever, but she's very articulate. She doesn't use slang term at all. Like it's in her IEP, and the teachers find it very moving that a young child in her environment, how they would go there. They would say, she's very articulate. She does not use any slang term whatsoever. Someone is amazed at someone's own child and they wish that that child was theirs. Someone is acting as if someone doesn't appreciate their children or the things that they have, so they deserve it. Someone is being showered and chilled by a reverend. Someone is treating someone like Tituba of the Crucible. Abigail and Betty accused Tituba for bewitching them when in fact they're taking secrets and things that someone does and trying to call it this and that and the third as they go and do evil things, because these divine feminines, whether they're karmic or not, that's not what I'm getting at. These divine feminines are with people or have relationships, contracts, etc., where they're not as free as the other person that they're just disclosing all this hate to. So they use it as a way to escape in hopes that the stuff that they did that was wrong actually goes to that person. And they're catching on to that. They're catching on to that. This is why they have to be so heavy in what they do. They have to be very consistent but secretive. So it's easier to say somebody else is the issue. Yeah, here go kids and something about a tower. Someone could be trying to use a disposition for children, or a paralegal could be significant, or somebody like that. So, something about this vote here again. Someone is doing beauty magic stuff, trying to tarnish someone's beauty. Someone did like some kind of offering of beef, something about stew beef and rice to indicate a problem. Yes, so somebody, if your ancestor, your grandma, great grandma, great grandpa, grandpa, etc., whether they're living or not, likes stew beef, confirmation, cabbage, green beans, and potatoes. Carrots could be significant. So it's a lot of something about pay attention to what happens in church. Someone is trying to use someone as a scapegoat. They are trying to claim that, I guess they're trying to help somebody out of a quote unquote situation so that they can put them in the situation they're in, so they don't have to be beat, abused, unloved, unworthy. These divine feminists, whether karmic or not, I'm not getting to that, they are in abusive relationships trying to find somebody to hover and harvest on, according to the stuff they do behind closed doors behind their husband's back. Hi. So that's the issue I have. Hi. Thank you for coming, y'all. That's the issue I got. So I don't know if someone has a fire sign child. They are under attack. Like, my children went to school. Like, there's this picture I would show y'all, but I don't have it. It's like in there. But I noticed the writing was backwards. You know how you don't do things. You. It's the intention, right? You didn't mean to do it this way, but it looked like this, and it's just a sign for you to power off. Excuse me. Um, United States. So it's just a sign of somebody. You need to just pay attention to stuff. It doesn't mean that the person who did they didn't know what they was doing. You could just see clearly what it is. Don't get too upset with them. That's what I would say to you. And my daughter, she had her leg in a certain position. And if y'all look at the hangman and how the person's leg is, it's like that angle that looks like a four. If you draw it, not like a fork, but the closed four. And the writing was backwards. And my daughter's a Sagittarius just like me. And it's sad because all somebody knows is destruction. I don't know who this is for, but power off. Something about it. Give me some money. Something raise my money. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I mean, I do my stuff based off of saying what you got to say, doing what you got to do. Those things will come to you. I feel like you shouldn't have to do those things, even though there are things you can do to call that in. I would say not necessarily. I wouldn't say it's magic. I would say that's just inviting. Um, like, you can't, when you do an application for a job, you obviously are asking them to look at you. So it's the same sense. They don't have to look at you. They have like thousands of other applications. 9 times out of 10, unless they have some problem with you, I guess. A lot of them, they won't say that they do. Yep. So here we go. Grandma, what's with that stew beef and rice? They mad because you don't have the budget, yet it happens for you. So you remember Esau in the Bible with the stew thing, and Jacob gave Esau a bowl of stew in trade of his birthright. somebody, they're trying to do a trade. So something about the Three of Wands. If y'all go to any other readers or something like that and you see Three of Wands a lot, something about a trade of commerce. So this is somebody who operates in commerce. They are very in tune with the commerce of laws of things. Something about admiralty as well. It's very much a commerce thing. And then they're trying to mess up somebody's beauty and their health in the process. Yeah, look at that evil eye right behind it. But they claim they're not studying you and they're trying to help you. No, you're not. Look at that. Two of cuts, two of swords. They're being defensive. Or this is like something that somebody, you're trying to figure out why is this being attacked, your funds. It's because they suspect success. It says the bear is a sign of successful speculation. That's why. Did a personal spread. The king of chalice was out with the 9 of wands in reverse. So that's all I'm going to say on that one. They be watching and they be trying to be funny. And it's sad because it's like somebody is just trying to say, long story short, that somebody is doing conjuring spells, you worship other gods, when if they have to look at what you're doing, that's the same thing as idolatry. So you should be judged as well. You can't say one thing and not look at it as another. On the other end, you're looking at them, using them as a blueprint when you should be following the Most High. You are looking at, do you understand that? Well, I have a right because you are mine. No, you actually don't. Because in the end, if you can never own the person, period, their energy, their soul, regardless if they, I guess y'all saying what, heaven or hell is where they will go. Okay, well, divine advocate here. You never will own them. So I hope and pray actually in goodness coming out of my mouth that what does not happen is you get haunted seriously. A lot of people just gonna have to learn. Some people is not to be bothered. They did nothing to you. You're mad at their beauty. You're mad about how they can attract things. You're mad about his hard work when he gets up every morning and try to do something every day. You're looking at how it is. You stopped him from trying to get a job. You're in situations where he had to do things he didn't want to do, for example. You can't do that to somebody. Let alone if you're a woman. It doesn't matter. Because somebody, they throwing stones and then hiding their hand anyway. Y'all divine karmic feminines are in relationships where you're getting beat on in your house or wherever. You can't even be who you truly are. You mad because you traded your freedom, basically trying to mess with another person, another woman, 9 times out of 10, or you want the dude that I guess like her, if they together or not, it's something like that. I don't care who they with, you just want them. and it's just sad because you wanted that. First of all, it's somebody, I don't know who I'm helping, but they was looking at what you could possibly get. First of all, you tapping into their future, using tarot readers and all these other individuals to invoke what are they going to get. I want it first. Or you just going to beat them to it, then you get it, and it doesn't operate the same way as if it was said when they receive it. You know why? Because it's them. So now that you realize that, here your dumb ass is. Anything that they want, it don't even matter if it's a damn toothpick. You mad because they gonna get it. So you just gotta fuck it up where they don't get the toothpick. It's just first of all, there's something the fuck wrong with you. Why are you so You better sweep around your front porch before you sweep around theirs. You worrying about what they doing with a coconut or some shit. Half of the time, until you actually ask, you're assuming they could be doing something completely harmless. A lot of people would say that's idol worshiping Orishas and stuff. These entities are in the Word of God. It's the same thing as giving Jesus your time and saying, in the name of Jesus. That's also idolatry. Because regardless if it's an Orisha or not, that is. Because even Jesus said, no, my Father is who you should kind of, be more keen to. I'm just a messenger. So somebody, first of all, you probably got a mad, crazy ass person in your family looking at you like Jesus, coming at you for every little thing you do, and they're acting like God in the story. End of story. Like, that is literally what's going on with a lot of you. If you provoked a child in the first place, Colossians 3:21, you can't then holler, I'm your mother and your father at that moment. You don't even want to be honest that you kind of was in their energy, provoking them to make certain choices. This is why a lot of y'all is having dreams about what your family has done or something like that, and you just, oh, I can't believe what I seen. Oh my God, is that real? I can't. No, they wouldn't do that to me. Yes, the fuck they did. You better wake your ass up. They'll treat you like Jesus. End the story. End of story. End the story. End of story. I don't want to hear it. My brother boyfriend think he's sick. Yo, I told these fools in a copyright content that there's somebody else that's trying to take it as their own with their little jackass ass self. My name is not Jesus, it's Tamara. Like, if you go to the Word of God, Tamar had a child, a promised child. The promised child was named Jesus. So I can see why the fuck I'm going through what I'm going through. Y'all fucking insane. Like, there's something the fuck wrong with you. These motherfuckers created science, Scientological attributes in essence of this world with their simulational retarded mindset. And now people gotta die because of a fucked up prophecy, and you don't want to explain. That's not a prophecy. That is no property. That's not a prophecy. You're treating someone like property. Now I see Priestess Abdunola want to make a goddamn video talking about this is a simulation. But I see her look alike. So you can't be saying, man, the simulation, I'm sorry, not sorry. You can't say simulation, and I'm not trying to be rude. This is me saying, you elders with your little, and then the last video I seen her do, no honey jars. You're not supposed to, you don't tell somebody what the fuck to do. First of all, that's why my honey jar broke outside then. It only had garlic in it. That is a home remedy for sickness. See what I'm saying? They're retarded. I'm sorry. Well, yes, you did. I will own up to what the fuck I did and what I have not done. The question is, when the fuck are y'all going to do it? Stop trying to find somebody to point fingers at and push to the forefront when your ass still got to go. In front of the Father, they call him, and say that shit. Y'all just mad because a lot of people is finding y'all to be fake. You don't live up to this legacy, this thing that you're saying. And instead, you could be positively helping, but you're not helping if you're not going to be honest and assist somebody else that you obviously is trying to say without telling them that they need to do this, they need to do that. Because first of all, idolatry, if you're looking at them as a sign of synchronicity of how to do that, that's idolatry, babe. They're not you. You need to be looking at you. You need to let go of idols and who you deem as an actual item. Because that's basically what you're doing. When are you going to walk in a truth that makes sense? Never. Because you keep goddamn making shit not make sense. I don't give a fuck about telling none of you niggas that. I don't care. And I'm going to make it make sense. You just going to be your goddamn feelings. They ain't got shit to do with Tamara. Highest level Fuji. It ain't got shit to do with us. Fuji is a nickname. Who do you think you are? A nigga that's living life. Going through shit, ups and downs, just like the next person. There's something the fuck wrong with y'all. I promise you there's something wrong with you. You basically do not want to admit there's a lot of people who had to die because you was making dumbass decisions. And then here you go in the church. Lord, get him. Here you go in the church. I'm about to get you. Here you go in the church with your stew beef and your rice. I seen it. When you gonna stop? Somebody robbing a son. When you gonna stop? Which son you robbing? Robinson Missionary Baptist Church. How dare you cloak the internet? This is why them cameras, y'all, let me tell you something. This is why them cameras be in the church. They be following where you go in hopes that you will go somewhere they can find your ass on camera. Like I went the Food Line. Someone doing food spells. I'm trying to tell y'all. I went the Food Line. I had 2 bags of chips for the kids. Big, wavy, off-brand Food Line bag of chips. And I said, kids, y'all want? They said, yeah. I got 2 bags. I know how my kids are. I went and got 2 bags. I scanned, you know how you scan, however many you got, and you just put the other ones in the bag. The damn machine went off and acted as if I was stealing. I mean, I let it go because, first of all, I know I ain't stealing. And ever since I've been going to that store, the dude was like talking junk to the workers because the workers love me a lot. They'll every time I roll up in there, they got this, and then, they say hello and all this shit. So, not using it as for clout, but I can't help who is admired by me, and I'm also admired by them. They treat me right. They treat other people right, and they obviously come to work. I see them in there. So anyway, they, they actually told me, people who don't look like me at that, told me, I had to tell my boss, you not like that. Y'all, you always come into the store with your kids and you got this bag. My children's father gonna have in there talking about you got some gas money to give so the kids can come back to the house when your monkey ass your ass up here to take the kids to your house. But mad when I roll up with a nigga to your house to take the kids back home. Trying to be funny because he know I don't got no car. Don't worry about it. Anyway, this is the problem I got. You see what I'm saying? I just received a text like, your ass came up here. You spent all of this money with their bouncy house for the birthday. You didn't pay your child support, but you could do all this shit. That's my girl money. Well, your girl, when she signed up to be with you, she also signed up to be with the kids. But then they've been trying to attack me, saying that the kids should be with them. I ain't stupid. The same fool that, Lord have mercy. I'm laughing because, niggas, don't worry about it. There was a man who inboxed me yesterday, y'all. I like, ooh, he fine too. Chocolate. And he worked. And he got a badass whip. I'm just going to ask him, yo, can you remember that date you was talking about? Yeah, we can go. And after this, yeah, the kids, because first of all, he loved children. He got kids of his own. I known him through meeting him through my family. So, we always stayed in touch. So, yeah, that's who I'm going to call. Because it ain't Ghostbusters. I'm just like, yo, y'all be tripping. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then mad as hell. Like, I got female friends. I could be licking her twat. You over here assuming because I'm with a dude. Y'all is sick. You can't do shit. I don't know who you are, but your ass can't do nothing. Do you hear me? They watch you anyway. The point I'm trying to make, I'm at the stove. And I'm like, I looked at him confused a little bit, but then I said, you know what? I guess this is the store, the policy, and all this stuff. Fuck it. Because first of all, you ain't going to get, I'm not about to get mad at you over something I ain't doing no way. Here, take the bag and now you put it behind the damn register. Because y'all never told me that before. I'm not going to like, exactly. I'm about to say flow mom. Exactly. That shit crap. I'm like, hold up. Just take the bag, go put it behind the little customer service desk. And when I get out, I will let you know. Like ever since then. And then I went into the damn store, the day before yesterday? It was the weekend. Saturday. I believe so. And he over here behind the stuff in the counter. He behind this stuff that the guy, they got the little wall or whatever. Y'all know how that go. The items be up there. But is if you hide, they can't really see your face. This motherfucker over here looking at everybody at self-checkout. Check out. I'm like, that's just to make up for how you treated me. Because going through y'all cameras at any time. Look, shut up, Jarvis. Like, he making excuses like, no, bruh, you can't your ass down here and pick these kids up. Now you want me to give you gas money to bring the kids back? Then why did you pick them up? But my daughter's birthday was a 15, y'all. Bouncy house. They had all of this shit. You didn't pay your child support. Well, that's my girl money. What the fuck that got to do with me? Y'all together. You better work that thing. You decided, like she did, to be together. The same one when I had a domestic violence protective order on him for being stupid. Okay, at the end of the day, they can say what they want. I'm going to let them say exactly what they want. I ain't going to interrupt them or nothing. At the end of the day, did he put his hands on you? Did he get out the car? Did anything happen that you should have acted like that? Or did you come out your mama's house, jumped off the porch, and start acting like Hulk with his shirt off? Because no one did shit to you to this day. And I had, my brother was with me. Like, please, sir. Y'all just mad. Because I don't know what they mad for, to be real. And then make it so bad. That happened, right? And I went and tried to get someone to, help me in it. That's where the order came in. And the cop, he said, look, if he there, ain't nothing I can do. I was like, I get it, but just come with me just in case. He was like, all right, I'm cool. I got you. So me and the cop, we go to the location where the kids at, The kids is left with his mama. He took the food that I bought for the kids, because I already know the situation. But I didn't make it a problem because I feel like this. I'm already getting food stamps. I'm not going to make more strain on him than it already is. I mean, long as they good, I'm good. I don't care. Let him have a good time with the kids. I'll buy food and drop it off. That's usually how I do. So I go there with the cop to get the kids. This nigga, the kids is crying. I'm like, why is y'all crying? And where's your dad ain't here? This like, no. Him and Lex went back to their house and left the kids with his mother. His mama dead. Like a little bit after that, when the order was gone and over, she had passed away, unfortunately. And here's the fucked up shit. He took the food that was for the kids and took it to their house and left the kids with their mama with just like a loaf of bread and some peanut butter jelly. I had bought like meat and chips and snacks, those kinds of things. This nigga and the girl took all of the shit and went back to his house. Left the kids with mom. But I'm the fucked up parent. Y'all, I wish you would come for me. Because at the end of the day, if it's about the kids, it need to be about them. And let alone you spend all this money on the kid's birthday. Specifically our oldest daughter. She 13. Talking about gas money and stuff. Why did you bring your little dusty ass to pick them up if you knew you weren't going to be able to drop them back off? Because this is the first time this ever happened. Period. Why is you asking me for money anyway? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that about something that you were supposed to have straight if you wanted to see him. Now, I get that sometimes things happen. But my whole thing is, what I'm saying is that was a narcissistic tactic secretly, because it's like, dude, you got to understand what I'm saying. Y'all spend all this money as a family, and this your girl. Oh my god, my daughter come home one day. She said, "Mom, I don't know how Lex, that's her name, know your dad, but I saw them in a picture together on her phone." I was like, "Word?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay." My dad a Mason and a preacher. I already know what this like, sir. You gonna leave me alone too? You fucked over your own family, and you still trying to this day conquer. I love you though, Dad. So anyway, um, that shit was crazy because I took my daughter hair out after the girl do her hair. What up? What up? Rich Rising too. And she get her hair done by the girlfriend, because I mean she's done her hair before. I feel like we've had a good relationship of understanding about what matters, which is the kids, blah blah blah. So she do her hair, but this specific time, around the time when I caught, what the hell, she got a picture with my dad, and my dad has been around my sister not too long, like a nice little while ago, not too long ago, and taking them out and stuff. I'm the only one he don't do that with, because he trying to say I'm a witch and I worship the devil and shit like that. When it's a lot of shit he did. It's just about to come back bite him in his ass. And the silly part is, who said that I was gonna just leave you there? First of all, if you doing all this shit behind the scenes, sir, you know how many people laughing at you because this is your own child? Just go ahead and tell everybody you running around with a bunch of Masons trying to find me guilty of some shit that you started, which is Zimmerman attack. That's where it started. Well, since you tried to get me off track, it actually started when I was young. See, that's the problem. A lot of them, when they can't do shit. And it's sad because you have good intentions to try to help your whole family. That was my purpose of why I even did what I did. Just you trying to argue with me about how I'm doing it. But look what you had to do to quote unquote deem fact that you helping your family. You had to destroy another one. That's not anything, nigga. Dear Lord, I wonder, can you save me? Like, this shit is crazy as hell. Use it. No. So anyway, that's the crazy shit. I hope I'm helping somebody, but you gotta say that shit. No, call it out. Point them out. Point them out. Pop Smoke, looking ass looking boy. Probably the reason why Pop Smoke had to get that smoke looking ass boy. Point them out. Point them out. Like, no, hold on. No shade though. I'm just Pop Smoke, my bad. And anybody who would take that, like, do you know something? No, it was like, I would say maybe it wasn't a joke. Let's just say I meant it as a joke, but my apologies. It might have been taken the wrong way. I'm sorry, my dad real weird doing some shit like that. Like, you went and now it's something about he don't want the family secrets revealed. Well, sir, I'm sorry, you can't be blaming my fucking mom. I'm upset with my mom about some things, but my whole thing is my mom was there, and a lot of times I didn't make life easy for my mother being a little badass at school and shit. But it really had everything to do with you was all in your children's energy, including your ex-wife. And you still won't let her go to this day. To this day. You men are in shit. You cannot be hollering witchcraft anymore, because you got to be a witch bitch then. You got to be a bitch then. Because it's directing a lot of that to y'all. It is. Like, where's the warlock title code? Because if y'all clearly look into the laws of things, it says witchcraft. First of all, etymology, witchcraft. Is it this one or that one? You talking about hoodoo, voodoo, Christianity, Some made up shit. Witchcraft are you referring to? Because it also goes back to arts and craft in the school. You got motherfuckers who will get charges because of what they do practitioner wise, according to whatever they went to school for, whatever they got certified in. Them motherfuckers gonna get locked. I mean, don't we see the fact that they on TV and then we find out they did that and they practicing malpractice. For example, remember the dang on thing on the news with the doctor with the people performing surgery on a woman. She already felt vibes like mm-mm. So what she did was snuck her damn phone in the surgical room, hid it, and had it on recorder. These motherfuckers over here doing surgical on her body while she knocked out, talking shit. That is the same form of speaking something out your mouth, doing some kind of form of practice on somebody that trusts your monkey ass, according to what the fuck you say you went to school for. So again, witchcraft are you talking about? You better go get these motherfuckers behind the desk. Why you worrying about niggas who ain't even got it? This is just a home desk. You worrying about me at the house. Y'all sound like a bunch of bitches that want to be Nick. You want to be women. Say it. I want to hear you say it. You want to have a vagina. So because I can't have one, because I know how secretly that powers all of that in the bag of chips, I had to manipulate and do all this shit. I'm sorry, Tamara. Don't tell me that. You know how many women you got to tell that to? And then let alone the men who had to fucking save these women, you damn sure gonna say it to them. I'ma live to see the day, bitch. No, like it's over for you. You gonna tell these men who had to take the fall guy, the nigga in the back, the one in the middle, the one in the front. He hustle on the street. He had to do all kind of shit because your stupid ass been a bitch and you are a man. You gonna tell him you sorry? No, you gonna get on your motherfucking knees. I want to see this shit. So we're gonna get back to the tarot. Cause y'all pissing me off. Yeah, is. You need to get your nosy ass on and figure out what the fuck you gonna tell these niggas in a few months. Yeah, you already. At least I know when it is. You won't know when it is either. I don't care what happens. I will never tell you. The idiots. It's like right around the corner too. Crazy part. I already know. See, they crazy part. They changed the date. I don't know who need to hear it, but they changed the date. You think it's this day. Nigga, it's this day. But they know more than you do, collective. We the ones doing witchcraft and entertaining the tarot readers. When these niggas is entertaining the people in the White House, the motherfucking schoolhouse, the goddamn the board with the school board, the damn the town hall, like y'all all up in there with your bullshit. Blaming somebody and you gonna turn around and then ask for their help in secret. Nigga, shut up. That shit no. Bye. Go get someone else to do it. And I don't care about your little fake ass Aquarius lover. I don't really give a fuck. I don't even see that. I be trying to mind my business and they be over here looking at me. I'm like, if you don't quit. Cause first of all, I don't have to call you out. You being looked at already. You just mad, ain't nothing working. What the fuck that got to do with me? You over here a whole nigga looking like a bitch. What you mean you want to fight her? You a dude. You just look like a woman. How the fuck that work? That's not even a fair fight. You's a dude. You look like a woman. Okay, you want to be called one, but you still a dude. How the fuck you want to fight a girl? A woman? There's some women who whip niggas' ass. I done seen it. But let's be real. Your ass? No, ma'am. Since you want to be called a ma'am? No, ma'am. No, you gonna go your ass over there and you gonna sit the fuck down. You don't even want to tell people the truth that you's really a nigga. Hey, look, trans community, I love you. But this is what makes y'all look fucked up to people. This motherfucker. Lord have mercy. And when they find out, they're going to whoop your ass. I already seen it. They're going to whoop your ass. You worrying about me? Oh, baby girl. They're going to get you. Because you over here. So you the problem of why everybody was always projecting. I'm about to whoop you. Girl, you might want to run to the hills. I don't know who you can run to because you better not come to me. You started the shit. Nope. Because you were jealous over somebody else and what they could have when your snook monkey ass should have been minding your business. Because you over there. What the fuck you doing over here looking at what they doing? Using it as a way to try and be who they... Nigga, bye. It's one thing to be a trans and you're not actually attacking someone. Mwah. But I'm talking about that one over there. Ain't no mwah for you. Let me get it back. Because y'all ask, what is you doing? They can't even be who they truly want to be according to what right they do have. You making them look stupid, bitch. They gonna whoop your ass when they find out. 9 times out of 10. Because when you think about all the shit that has happened to that community, it's one thing to be who you are and be honest. To do what you do and to be real. I done seen it all the time. We didn't have these videos going viral. People saying how they, changed from this gender to that gender, but they let people know you are a bubble guppy who is getting caught. That ain't got shit to do with me and the people next door or any of that. That's your problem. You lied. You could have told us. You feel like that's none of our business? Well, newsflash. Had you been minding your business attacking this other person, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Now it's everybody's business. You can't be hollering that you taking some shit in secret in the back that belong to them without having to go through the ultimate sacrifice. Do you understand what that means? Obviously, you do not. You don't have to believe in Jesus Christ. It's just literally the fact of the matter. You can't step into some light and your light is fucked up. You dark. And that's crazy as hell. Like, how can someone hate anybody when they are... It's like you throwing rocks at a glass house. When are people going to learn how to sweep around? First of all, it's okay. A lot of people is about to get found out that, no, you projected something on them. Because, they will say, you need to take responsibility for what you did. I had nothing to do with it. Well, there's a group of people who actually are the fault of why some people are suffering. I'm sorry. That's a true fact. So basically, what I'm getting at, telling the truth is what sets you free. And say like you don't even point fingers, because a lot of us ain't doing that weak ass, low vibrational shit. Because first of all, we don't have to endure the pain and agony these other people are, because all they did was project and find someone to cloak and run. That's all they know how to do. They're a magician, abracadabra type motherfuckers. So certain people just not gonna get, like the word says, we're just not gonna get in trouble like how they gonna get in trouble, even though they would say we're gonna have some kind of situation. Crazy part, they're gonna try to use it to break you, because these are the same people who will go manipulate the situation to make your humiliation, they will call it, or your downfall worse. See, this is why y'all keep getting called out, because you're gonna stay out of God's work. You don't do God's work. You are a liar. You don't even want to fix the shit that you got going on over there. You try and use somebody else to fix the problem that you started. You don't want to say how you fucked your family over. You don't want to say how you cheated on your wife every chance you got. You don't want to say how you cheated on your husband every chance you got. You just don't. You want to justify and fine. If you're saying people like me can't do it, what the fuck makes you think you're gonna escape with the same kind of goat tactic and saying you shouldn't go through the same? You can't deem you are a child of the Most High, and you're not willing to go through what they call your truth. Because that's really what motherfuckers scared of. You scared of the truth, yours? Crazy part, a lot of y'all is good grand rising. A lot of y'all, I'm sorry, not sorry, you about to get your ass whooped. Luke 13, chapter 1. Luke 13, verse 1. It's something about these blood pilots, everybody. Somebody, you done fucked around, and yeah, they was doing blood magic. Y'all learned about black magic. No, hold on. There's a difference between black magic. Oh, that's weird. You don't do that. Y'all just stupid. Because this is why a lot of y'all, you could get charged for defamation of character. You're going to get charged for accusing someone of doing any kind of form of magic can be used for bad. White magic can be used for bad. Stupid motherfucker. I don't see y'all making videos about that shit because you don't know anything about it. You don't know what it looks like. You can't even identify it. A lot of y'all keep a lot of shit to yourself because they over here trying to figure out everything you know so that they can find a way to like move around it. Don't even say shit else. Don't say nothing. Don't type it in they over here cloaking your phone and your laptop. Don't say shit. Don't do shit. You can't even write a book. These motherfuckers are unauthentic. You can't do shit. They have to know everything. But even if you tell them the basis of what you're trying to tell them, they still won't know enough because you are the one who knows. So how the fuck is that? Like, I can see if you're trying to be another person, but you see how I ain't even had no cards? Like, these are just laid out. You don't see me looking at them for reference. I'm talking to you with my eyeball to the camera. You can see me in my face. You'll have the Bible open, talking. What's the difference? So don't even play that it has energy bullshit. Because the shit I'm saying don't even match with what's on the goddamn cards. What up? Good day to you too. These motherfuckers, y'all just need help. You don't know who to run to. The crazy part, you trying to find somebody else to cover your ass. There's only certain people who deserve your love, collective. You will know exactly who they are. And a lot of people want you to suffer because, well, what makes you so special? Why should you not? Bitch, I can't help. I got favor. I didn't ask for it. It was given. Like, I just was walking in one day. Boom. A lot of y'all, you were just doing what you do, loving, supporting, even in your mess, but you don't mind saying when you need help, when you're at your most vulnerable, when you know you need correction. Like, I wrote a book. I don't know how many times in different parts of it I said I'm open to correction, but I know what I'm talking about when I say that. You don't get to tell me who my fucking father is when I know who my father is, even though he wants to disown me because he's scared. You don't get to tell me who my mother is when I know who my mother is. And I don't know how she truly feels about a lot of things, but I know she's not too a scaredy ass like my father. I'm sorry. My mom is about that life. There's a nun that can verify that, but it's just, please and thank you. Tell them about it. It just is sad because this is what needs to be heard. Fuck tarot cards right now. Fuck this. You need to hear this shit. I don't need, when are you going to learn? This is just me just trying to you know how you set the scene and you show skills and act, like, it's just like, why does an attorney need to practice law when it's in their heart? They know it should be common sense, like common law, but it had to be written. Cause y'all don't have common. A lot of y'all niggas don't have common sense. Not the rapper. Literal common sense. That's in their heart. They knew what they wanted to do as they moved forward. They knew a lot of people, they had to give up what they actually wanted to do because something was more important than what they actually wanted to do. Like, you probably want to be a rapper, singer, actor, but instead you'll be an attorney for the entertainment to protect certain people because you know a lot of shit is a misunderstanding. And don't nobody know how to deliver it correctly. Literally starting with witchcraft. This is probably why my father feared the day. Like, no, I'm gonna be who I need to be for the sake of humanity. Because a lot of y'all is inhumane, you don't have not one humanitarian bone in your body. And a lot of y'all about to learn. A lot of people, they might have did what they did magic wise. Hey, how you doing? But when you hear that backhand story, yeah, I'm cool. When you hear that backhand story, you'll be like, God damn. Somebody, I don't know. Are you ready? Y'all say y'all want the truth. Now, what you said, are you sure? Some of y'all gonna have to say you apologize to some people. I already seen that. You can't be so humble. I'm sorry. I know what they told you. I know how you felt too, or I might not know how you felt. I can't feel what you feel. Let alone know what you know. You can only try your best to explain it to me. But when are we gonna have people who, energy readers? I seen somebody say, I'm glad I'm not a tarot reader because y'all are gonna quit that shit too. Tarot readers deserve legal representation just as much as anybody. And someone who does practice what y'all call voodoo, hoodoo, and all this crafting, why shouldn't they have protection? Because not everybody do that shit for bullshit, and y'all gonna stop. This is what the Most High was talking about when it comes to your power. Of course, you bitches is scared, and this was something to keep those individuals from being their greatest powerful self. But it's time out because a lot of people got consumed in that so heavy. We have to have a heart here, people. They got consumed in it so heavy with all this projection that you might have gotten hit, in the crossfire on some bullseye. Got time today. Shit. Cause you over here being innocent, loving, and caring and supportive. You just want to know what's going on. Like, what's up? But you was on your journey. But on your journey, you can't help that you are introduced to other energies and entities that, first of all, you never was taught no shit like this. Well, the church foundation is what protects you. No, if we're looking at pastors going to fucking jail and shit, it ain't safe. You better get into your own know and foundationalize yourself. And it's okay to share your beliefs with people. You just have to make sure that that's okay to do. And that's another issue right there. Y'all go learn about Fuji. Now, you know about Tamara. You don't know about Fuji. I'm on Fuji mode right now. You try bobbing for apples. You trying to bob with this apple, fucking around, get pop right in your shit. I didn't say I didn't feel what you was throwing, but you damn sure gonna feel what I'm about to throw. And I'm gonna let you know I did that shit. No, it was me, Your Honor. I did it because Ain't nobody running but you motherfuckers who don't want to be real. What was you doing with that coconut? Some shit that obviously you don't know nothing about. Well, can you explain what you was doing? Why do you want to know? Does it bother you? You just want to know because you already know someone's true identity. First of all, that's the first thing. Second, coconuts are symbolization to gatekeeping energy. They could have been trying to give an offering to their grandma, and their grandma dead. Because first of all, the Day of the Dead is practiced by American Indians and people of the Mayan, Olmec, and Aztecian culture. But did you ask them, or did you assume that they was doing, oh, that's Orisha work, that's another guy? But why do you think, for example, Oya is the keeper of the cemetery when it comes to the dead, let alone the giver of, like, not really giver, but is present when someone takes their last breath, according to a baby being born in the first cry? Or did you even do that research? This is where a lot of that comes from. And Ephod does come from the Bible. I'm not going to I ain't saying shit. Some people, they already know. Some people already know. I actually know. It's right here. You see that? It's right there, this verse. It's just etymology transmuted into another wording because they couldn't take from the Bible, so they had to reiterate. But this was just a form to demonstrate a form of practice that others felt was more compelling because they did different things moving out of Christianity or any forms of religion, whether Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal. They just moved out of those things because there was a lot of judgmental people who didn't accept the knowledge in which they found and shown and proved and still wanted to debate. When in closing of this life, you're going to find it's all things. This is why Jesus went and practiced other forms of divination, including Buddhism, a form of that Buddhism, but a lot of it has a lot to do in a narrowing of meditation. So should you not get in trouble because you were meditating? In the Bible, it doesn't really talk about meditating. You might have had people where if you read the story close enough, that's kind of what they was hinting to, but God didn't say to meditate. So when are y'all going to learn any form of what you do somebody got an issue with? You don't have to do shit with a fucking Orisha. You don't have to do shit with a coconut, with a banana, an apple. You don't have to, a cucumber. It don't matter. When you get into the know and you know how to move and stick and move and stay in the ring and knock a motherfucker out, that's the problem they got. And in due time, I do not mind laying it down. Because right now, I'm not doing it. Because these bitches, they want to watch me up here and try to figure out what I know so they can try to fight me. And you just going to make it worse. Because then the Most High, the only thing that's going to do, they're going to give me more things to work with. Because what you keep throwing. When are you going to learn? A lot of us ain't to be fucked with. Fuck a tarot reading, bitch. I do presentations. Y'all don't talk about that. But you love talking about my tarot readings. When are you going to go to a presentation and debunk that shit? I don't hear you saying nothing about a presentation that I put together and cited the sources at the end, form of sorcery. What do you think resources and citing sources is? That is still a form of practice made practical, jackass. Boxing with me ain't fun. Bitch, I get that from Cuntina, not Tina, Cuntina. Don King taught my mom how to fight. You don't think I'm gonna whoop your ass? Or you gonna feel it somewhere? You ain't about to just walk away looking all cute. You gonna get fucked up. You gonna feel it. I'm gonna make sure. Might be a little upset with my father, but this man went to war twice. Ain't no telling what the fuck he had to see. You don't think I'm mentally ready? I took JROTC. I wanted to go to the military. God had different plans for me. Got pregnant. Could have went. Didn't go because I got pregnant. How you know I'm not going to lead the motherfucking army? But you judging me. You coming in this bitch. You think you know everything. How you not know? Because you do. And I don't mind whooping your ass about it either. I mean, you can go this way, that way. I'm going to do both to show you it don't matter which way you go. I'm going to whoop your ass. I would just like peace, tranquility, and that setting to be able to do so. I deserve a fair trial and a fair fight. It's just like the rules. No hitting below the belt, all this shit. Even though a lot of y'all will break rules. How many damn movies we saw a motherfucker was breaking the rules to whoop someone's ass and still got their ass whooped? Still got that ass whooped. Crying and all, got back up, whooped your ass. Karate Kid. What? There's so many more. Bruce Lee, rest in peace. This is for you, babe. That man was fine as hell. Sure hell was. Y'all gonna learn this life. I'm not to be played with. I ain't even need tarot cards. I just had them. Fuck them right now. Because somebody, you taking me for a joke. I will whoop your ass. That's really hurting your little sanky ass feelings. But hey, I'm going to get out of here. So y'all have a good one. They over here trying to do craft. Bitch, you with a man. You married him. And that's what the fuck you going to deal with. You tried to stop somebody else from being, because you know that man was going to know the difference between this and that if he got with her. No, I can't let that happen. Then they're going to know I'm full of shit. No. Yes, bitch. Yes. He's on his, I want to run to you. But if I come to you, will you stay or run away? You didn't think that shit? Houston, we have a problem on somewhere in the Carolinas. Can you come and show out? 10-4. Oh, now you're going to get mad? Bitch, this is entertainment. You should have been fucking around. I'm laughing because I'm enjoying this shit. Roasted. This ain't even, we done with them. Somebody need to go to that roasted session. You forgot what was said in that bitch. And Aquarius, it might be a slow roast, but it still don't matter. You're getting roasted. The most tastiest roast is when it's nice and slow anyway. That's a tasty roast. You know, the hot society. What's it? It's somewhere on one of them on the papers I got. I gotta get it. I was looking at some information when I was taking tests in criminal justice. Do y'all know there's an association called the HOT? And the reason why I figured it out, I was like, wait a minute, we won't talk that, but it was in one of the questions that we had according to. I wish I had that shit. Ashley, here it go. Come here. You think we playing games? You think we playing games? Something about the number 30. Well, I don't know. We ain't doing tarot. You're going to have to come back later. Anyway, blank is a form of organized crime operating across national borders. The answer is according to it anyway. No, I actually don't, because I don't argue. I'm sorry you want to hit this pussy and you just mad because you wish you had a woman like this, and you never will hit this pussy in your life, let alone have a woman like this. Who sent you? Who sent your ass? You probably mad because you know you will never win an argument with me, sir. Or are you a fucking bitch? You probably a bitch. Bye. How you doing? Shouldn't have came in here, got roasted. So anyway, transnational organized crime is a form of organized crime operating across national borders. Now look at this. What do y'all see C? You see C? Tell me you can see C. Woo, baby. I'm a hot girl. I do hot shit. Spend his income on my outfit. I don't text squid because I ain't thirsty. These bitches mad, man. They want to hurt me. Ah. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you, man. But that was a beautiful song. Maybe it was just for me. Anyway, Human Organ Trafficking Association. Where the hot girls at? Something about, yeah, you was hot. You so hot. They want your heart, your liver, and that ass. They want it all. Who do they serve? That's who's getting this survey. Most high, you spirit. You know who getting this? They getting it. They getting this plate. It got organs and shit on it. That's a liver from a human being right there. Yeah, they about to. Oh, they about to get served. That's what they would eat. Damn. See how I can be funny? It ain't so funny. You know what? Mind your business. Nah, not when it's in the form of some education I received. It looks like it is my business a little bit to know. It just was funny. That was a joke. Hot girl, hot shit. That's crazy. That's a joke. Like, it got to be a joke, right? This is some kind of silver lining. After the rain. So what is with this? Y'all seen that? But you still mad at me for doing tarot cards. Are you still upset? I just want to know. Just like this nigga coming in, coming in here talking about some, I win most of art. Actually, I don't, because motherfucker don't stick around long enough or shut the fuck up so I could actually say something. That's a form of y'all just mad when I do say something. Why would you even come in here on that low vibrational energy? That other hot girl sent your ass this way to spice it up, didn't it? Probably not even a nigga in the picture. Probably a whole bitch. Yeah, I said bitch. Because it's my channel, so of course I'm going to win the argument. It's my shit. I can talk shit on it. So YouTube, when you going to stop shadow banning me and stop fucking around and helping that other girl who just got caught up in the crossfire, should have been minding her business. Because I don't have to do tarot cards, sir, ma'am, whatever the fuck y'all is. I whoop y'all ass with just studying some shit that I went to school for or took the time to get interned into, and you just mad because actually where I stand is a loving place, and really nobody deserves this kind of shit. But I'd be damned if you're gonna project this shit on me because of my belief. I believe in Jesus. I'm baptized too. Like, what's with this shit? When are you gonna learn? You could go this way, that way. Me, it ends right where you go. No, please stop. It's not safe. I don't know how many times you gotta get told to mind your business with your big forehead ass. And then like yo, what's up with that roast? You know, that was Aquarius, something about that was a slow roast, but you still getting roasted. They just feel sorry for you right now. As an Aquarius rising, I don't have to be an Aquarius sun. You just sad that damn they gonna get this and a hell nah. That shit is sad in itself. Like, you and your goddamn crew can get it. And I ain't even the one giving it to you. When are y'all gonna quit? Y'all just silly. How's somebody doing a return to sender? What you mean a beef a beef offering, a stew beef offering? That was a form of you want trouble. And then so one of you bitches, that karmic, you over there with the nigga that you thought it was a lot of you. So you with the dude, according to the temples of things, with your big forehead, Aquarius ass. Like, I'm totally happy for you. Why are you acting like I give a fuck? And you should have invited me to the goddamn wedding. Ain't nobody was gonna cry. Stop treating me like I was gonna Maleficent the party. How you not know I take that nigga right back? Forgive and all, because without love, there cannot be forgiveness. Without forgiveness, there could not be love. But that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be anything. We could just be cool. And your stupid ass is just going to be so mad that we even are just trying to be cool and keep it copacetic. That is just being mature. This, I'm trying to tell you, y'all, the shit I be going through is sad. Because here you are with the dude. And I'm still a problem. What did I do? Be me. And he's over here like, it's like Kanye West disrespecting, sorry, Mr. Kanye, but it was caught on camera. It's like Kanye West disrespecting Kim Kardashian when Rihanna was on stage. But reverse psychology. Because this big forehead has bit. You wish you was Riri. You actually Riri. Because you think, nigga, no. Anyway, something about this star season went all the way off the rocket ship. We got to go get her. She's stuck in space. She only got her damn space suit. She don't got a helmet. She's stuck. She can't breathe. Help. Anyway, yeah, I'm like, you with the dude though. I'm trying to tell you they can get it. Like, I got a whole crew of people been waiting to put their complaints in anyway. And I'm going to look at them like, no, this is what they were saying. Because I think you missed the part. No, it's this. See, this is why talking to people like myself is very important. I mean, I know how to deliver that thing in the courtroom if I wanted to. My whole thing is they're going to be bunch of fucking sad saps and mad because they got schooled. You so big-headed, you don't want to learn. You want to learn, but then you don't. You rather, you learned it. Now I got to still lose. And that's when I win. Like, what the fuck? So what's the point of giving you any knowledge and laying it down? Because I could have been did this shit. I just ain't did it yet. First of all, I feel like the Most High is telling me to take my time with every little thing I find out. Writing notes, how to do and what to do. I'm still learning my goddamn self. So my whole thing is this. I just know how to deliver it on a practical level, doing the proper filings and things of that nature. No legal advice. I'm all for that. No, that's what y'all trying to keep a nigga from, to be real. And really, I wouldn't even say it's you. I needed to learn how to not have my judgment clouded with all these things and focusing. So I still am focused though. Please, I'll take that accountability. But now you mad because I'm really focused. Probably because the schools, no, it's not a school I can go to that's going to help me. I got to help me. I got to lay that foundation out first. Because they're going to learn from me. Because there is no, now they could help. That's kind of like getting a consultation, paying $50. That's all it is. It's a consultation. A lot of you're going to learn in your education, in which you take very serious, that you love to do and what you want to do. It's nothing but a consultation. University of Universe. Real shit. It was just a consultation for you to give real information. But it's something about breaking these cycles. Because the problem is they don't want that. But what could happen is new innovational creation, because then it gives them a piece of they can evolve too. And I really wish they would get that through their head, but they don't want to be looked at as the bad people. That's the problem. So they're still going to evolve themselves, and they're still going to be great at what they do, according to they would say the evilness of it. But the problem is they don't want to acknowledge that that's their suit that they got to wear. Everybody's going to know, no, you. Like, when I say that, I'm not saying the blame game. If you know you got to take responsibility for your own actions, because we all know that, right? Well, what I'm saying in context of that is basically you would do that. You're trying to do that, but you got a motherfucker trying to stop you from doing it or intimidate you or put new problems in your way where you've already fixed problems prior to getting to the point of which you are at. So that is what shows who they truly are. That is what makes them evil. There's a difference between evil and people. Psalm 117 says the people. And evil, that's just what it is. So sometimes you got to learn, what is evil? What is that? And then you'll know the difference from evil to people. Go read Psalms 117. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I made a hymn about it. It's on the page. I'm wearing a little yellow hair wrap. So Tamara's hymn is what it's called. Never heard it. But thank you, Book of Psalms, for your lovely dissertation. I just turned it into a Oh, praise ye the Lord to the nations. Oh, praise ye the Lord, the kingdom come. Oh, praise ye the Lord. I am delivered from the people. You can say the evils if you like. Of the world, may endure forever. But y'all over here talking about some, look at the rap music that she made. That song is succular. But y'all are not trying to broadcast that damn hymn that I made. So what I'm saying is, why are you throwing stones again? Y'all won't even let that shit go viral and get a bunch of views. But my tarot videos get a lot of views and a nice little amount of likes. Thanks for everyone who liked them. But that's kind of fucked up. Why aren't y'all telling them about that hymn that I made? Based off Psalms 117. I don't have to be the best singer in the world. I did it. And nobody else did that but Tamara. Through my Fujiness. So it's kind of weird. Who are y'all motherfuckers really? You jealous? I would be jealous too. You don't know how to transmute negativity into positivity. That is not my issue. That is something you have to figure out on your own. I can teach you, instruct you. You can learn and take this and that. But if you don't know how to actually do it yourself, you still fucked. You got to learn you. Stop trying to use another person as a blueprint. A lot of y'all going to get in trouble. Y'all be saying, like, y'all could be saying certain words, right? And all of a sudden, this is their favorite word to say. Like, you say that word all the time. Now they saying, like, one of my favorite words I always say, 9 times out of 10, especially in an intellectual conversation. So I just been told to level up in my vocabulary, obviously. When do you like saying attributes every 5 seconds? Like, anyone who knows Fuji for real, well, Tamara through Fuji, I say attribute all the time. I've always, and I'm pretty sure someone else do too, but when you notice who watches you and then they start doing it, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just anybody, because ain't no telling, they probably was saying it before I started saying it, but I never knew them. I can truly pass a lie detector test and say, no, I did not copy anybody. This is just a word that I like to. A lot of y'all would not pass that motherfucker. But here you are trying to get someone locked up and stop their income and have problems in their home with their children and stuff. Because your bitch ass had the same problem. And it be your own people, y'all family members. Y'all think it's motherfuckers that you don't know. First of all, if you don't know them, I'm not saying they could be sending you the evil eye. Because obviously that means that they're sending others, people, other things as a negative response to see how you will handle it, because what they went through was somewhat the same, but this is how they handled it. They want to see how you gonna handle it. It's really a test theory. They call themselves scientists, magicians, astrologers, chaldings, the things in the book of Daniel in which they would think they are. Even if they are people that created something great. So what if you don't know how to be of ease, of goodness with it? You just look stupid as you created it, as you are doing it, looking stupid too. Especially when you're trying to use it to destroy someone else. If you can't give life through your what you give, because the only one who can take is the Most High. But a lot of you run around this bitch acting like you're the Most High. Consciously, we would say our mother and father are those entities, consciously. But the just like there's, listen, and I'm gonna leave with this. There is adoptions, right? No matter how old you get, you can always have a new family. I mean, no matter how old you are, whatever, you come from a family, obviously. So when you grow up and you start your own family, that's a form of a new life. That's a form of a new family. Let's not think too deep about some stuff. That's just simplicity. So if that is the case, they need to understand, overstand, and understand on outerstand the perspectives, what they disowned and disrespected someone else could exalt and love. But the fear will be because of which they know and what they teach and what they learn. They fear that their, I guess, they child, they little sister, the brother, the uncle, the auntie, whatever, could actually take on a little bit of their evilness. But you shouldn't have provoked the child to begin with if that's your fear. Colossians 3:21. You literally didn't even tell your child the truth anyway. So how the hell are you expecting to want to be treated like the Most High consciously in their life? Of course they remember what you taught them. Hell, they reference you. Not one time have you referenced your child. I'm pretty sure your child taught you something that you was like, but you want to act like you high and mighty over them instead of exalting them from learning something from that child. This is probably why they'll never trust you again. They love you, but they will never give you that opportunity to fuck them twice, 3 times, 4 times, however many times you did it. And then those will be the ones that are jealous, because if you have kids, they don't like how you treat your kids. Like my mother, she was like, your child gonna whoop your ass one day, all because I don't want to yell and certain shit I just don't want to do with my kids. So, for example, you saying my child gonna whoop my ass one day. I guess if I start acting like how I would say I didn't like how you was acting with us sometimes, I'm not trying to bash you, but that's why I choose to do differently. When are parents, uncles, aunties, sisters, brothers, etc., cousin, first cousin, teacher, the motherfucking cross guard doing his thing every morning, or it could be a woman, I don't give a fuck. When are people gonna learn? You can learn from anybody at any point in time. You're supposed to take that, mold it, Give source of where you learned that shit from and move accordingly. Because you actually are scared out of your fucking mind to give someone credit. You're scared out of your goddamn boots to give someone credit. Because you know what that means. It will also, the Lord's Prayer, everybody. Forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. Do you understand, overstand, and understand on outer standard perspective through the practicality of commerce and showing and prove of why they don't want to give you credit now? It actually sweeps your debt clean. So they rather for you to learn on your own and go through all this shit and then realize you're not going to be like them. So they still got to give you credit as everyone else will. But you're a bad person. You don't know how to love. You're a cheater. You're a liar. You're a manipulator. And who did I learn that from? You didn't learn it from me. It's the ways of the world. And you were around how long to make me understand that? Oh, like 5 minutes. Oh, no, that child that you took to Dairy Queen and gave him some ice cream and we saw you and that could have been me and so, everybody eating ice cream. A lot of times it's not about the money. It's about time. You can have a blanket. You ain't got nothing but cabbage in your damn refrigerator. Hook that cabbage up with a blanket, put it in a damn bowl, in a basket, go see your kids and eat cabbage in soup in the motherfucking park. Like a lot of times, and this is why probably you motherfuckers did that shit when it came to my vehicle and why I don't have it. But I put a complaint in with the town because I didn't get the Hardys on a magic carpet ride now, did I? And my key just disappears. And then I look up around the time it happened, February, the last week of February. It was like a full moon in February around that time. A full moon in Virgo. And it was a holiday about some keys in a car. That literally, you know how they have like National Pie Day or some shit like that, one of them kind of days. And I looked and I said, this bitch was doing networking spells. But then someone does it practical, right? And then the other person, they do something black magic. Black blood magic and black magic are two different things, okay? I'll explain all that in another video. But the person who's practical, according to that networking skill, you know how you would post a video and you want to get your networking on, that's one of the tactics that we are taught that can be useful. You know, if it's pie day and you might then make a pie and you just put pound pie day. Not as I tend, because it's on, especially if it's on pie day or maybe the week prior, or you just gonna do it early and you know that day is coming, it could just set the algorithm in it. But what's the point if motherfuckers gonna shadow ban you anyway? But you still try, right? So anyway, the practical person with the networking skills, or they want to look like they don't do nothing wrong, their status is white 9 times out of 10, or they have this privilege that is of whiteness through their spiritual practicality, because they could be religious, and yeah, they don't have to literally be status of white. So anyway, they would either work hand in hand with both of those techniques, or they literally get somebody else to make them look like the person that's doing the spiritual stuff, and this is the person doing the practical stuff. It's really like the whole Esau Elegwa story, really Esau's story of him confusing the people that was farmers and whatever, and one seen like I guess like a, what was it, like it was a different color that Eshu was on the face of him, and the other seen another color on the face of him, you know, face paint, stuff like that. And it's also the same thing of if two people, one is on this side, one is on that one, there's like a number, they would say it's a 6, they would say it's a 9. It's the same fucking thing, people. When are you going to realize? A lot of people like myself, we know what we talking about. I know how to deliver it and get my shit right. When are you going to fucking acknowledge that you can't really box with someone who knows what they're talking about and can deliver that as a fact, but you still got a bunch of people who know exactly what you're saying. You actually deliver it very well. You cite your source, you did all that, but they still want to give you a fucking failing grade. That's a teacher hating on a student because the student has surpassed the master. But you want them to let go of their idols, and they adore idolatry and whatnot. But yet you are adoring them by being sick, because that's still a form of idolatry. It's still a form of idolatry, because you will be focused on what you need to know, because this is how they know what they know. You taught them to focus on themselves 9 times out of 10, not to cheat. Do your tests. Don't copy anybody else's answers. Well, they gave it to you, and you still, they might have got some stuff wrong, but they still pass it, looks like to me. You just don't agree with how they succeeded and surpassed. Because it actually, like, for example, and I'm going to leave you with this example. When I was at Clinton High School in the 9th grade, I was coming from another school, Hopton High School, where they was a little more advanced in the algebra section of things. And I had to, how you transition from one school to another, but you still got to do the classes if they have something comparison close to. Might be a little changes, but it was what it was. Obviously, everybody has algebra in the school. So I'm learning in the new setting, and I realized, and the teacher's asking me, why aren't you writing your notes, Miss Frederick? I need you to write your notes. And I told her, I said, because we done already learned this at the other school. I'm not about to waste paper on something where I've already learned it. Like, you can literally tell me, hey, well, what's the answer to this then? And I will tell you the answer because I know how to do it. And the teacher at the time, he was real great. He was real hands-on about it. Dang, I wish I could remember his name, but it was Hopton High, and I learned math. That was the same class where I did some skipperoo shit, got in trouble, and he was like, I expected more from you. Like, I felt so bad. But anyway, I got my shit right, and I still did great. I went to another school around the time. I was being picked on badly at Hopton High. Fuck y'all, by the way. Love you for those who didn't screw me over. And some of you, I'm sorry, you be shady with your flip-flop ass. Ain't nobody stunting you. So anyway, love you though. Went to the new school and learned that, and the teacher on some, you got to do this. And I'm like, no. And then she's threatening to have me in ISS. She threatened me. Intimidation, Title 14. You should be charged with intimidating a student who really you should have compromised with. Because it was like, it's one thing to say, please just do the notes anyway. I'm just requiring that of you. Can you just write the notes anyway? I would have been like, all right. Instead of threatening me, saying, I'm going to put you in ISS for the remainder of the class where you'll get nothing but a 70. That's what she said. And this will be on your grade and your transcript. It's like she was threatening my, not only credibility and what I could have, but also trying to embarrass me. Because then after that, she said, I love being a teacher. Yay. And then she continued on with her lesson. Y'all treat these kids like shit. And you expect them to exalt you. Woe and yay to the teachers that love their children, actually adore them, and want to see them do great, because that is the same student that will go back to that teacher and give honor to. A lot of y'all just scared of them being a little better than you. A true teacher they're not even a teacher, they're an educator, because they already know how it works. In order for things to go high in frequency, we have to allow them to excel. That is an educator. not a teacher. Class dismissed. And I appreciate y'all staying this long. But yeah, I'm gonna do the other video. No tarot required. I was just holding shit. Not really. Nah, I won't. It wasn't required. Not this time. So I appreciate y'all getting their ass whooped in the cosmos, huh? Donations would be great. Helping out single mom, giving out the sauce, the drip. It's all right though. I'm gonna figure this out. Just like I'm gonna go get my kids talking about some fucking gas money, and then mad when a man roll up in his fancy car. Crazy part, I can ask a woman. I mean, then but you're not gonna say nothing when a woman. It's like this is the same dude when I did that before. He was being all with the woman who was taking me to his home to get my stuff so I wouldn't live in the same area in the same home as him. And it's the same guy. So a lot of y'all be trying to be the fuck funny. Why you coming to my house and you got this nigga in the car taking you? But it's like that's probably because you are disrespectful to women, and there's probably proof of that, like there was then. So if I do have a man chauffeur me there, it's for my protection. Because 9 times out of 10, you probably gonna have an attitude. Because you probably already is gonna have an attitude, but I bet you won't have an attitude with him there. And if you do, that's because you're an asshole, and then you'll have problems at your house when they're not with you anymore. Like this, the same dude. Like I went to the home at one point in time in my life. I was leaving, didn't never, and you know, one of the guy that I was getting help from, that was one of his female friends. She said, "Look, I'll take you to get your stuff. Fuck it." So that was also me trusting that they was cool. Like, so whatever. People just immature. So anyway, she takes me and I go and he's turning up on all of us in the car. Like he's just talking shit and ain't nothing but women in the car. But the crazy part, the friend allowed the guy that I, you know, at the time I was dating, the other children's father, he borrowed her car. I don't think we even told him about that. Maybe she did. I didn't say nothing. But eventually it got out because he knows. But it took a while. So he got the car from his female friend. What up, Christy? And took me back to there because there was some other stuff I needed, and that was it. He didn't say shit. This man rolled up in her car. He thought it was the woman, and it was the friend of the woman, which is the dude that I ended up talking to later on down the line. So it's sad because you didn't do that to him, but you did it to a woman. When are y'all men gonna just be honest that y'all be trying to find shit to make an excuse of how you act? She got this man around my kids, I don't know him, and you got a woman around the kids, and there's a lot of shit this woman pointed out. But oh, well, I don't want no problems. That's who I'm dating. You're a bitch. I don't care who uses video or anything I said about your ass against me. I bet you it's gonna be the truth. Because this is truth shit that has happened. Your ass is immature. Period. Like, who does that? Like, okay, I ain't even gonna argue with you. Now, when I go get my kids, because some of y'all, you have, like, you're a dude. You probably got a lot of female friends. You don't really get along with other dudes. They kind of be having a problem with you. But that don't mean you sleeping around with the women. They just, you know, you're more soft and all this stuff. Like, it's cool, bro. Like, they just immature. My lady, girl, you have men friends. Now, sometimes they are, you gotta admit though, just like the dudes will admit with the female friends. Oh, thank you. I'll give you a shout out, Vivian. Is it Vivian? How you doing? Thank you. But it's just sad. Let me get the hell out of here. Obviously, I maybe outwore my welcome. But that's a true story. Hell, Christy could tell you that one. We ain't gotta be cool. It's the facts. Like, nah, you turned up on her, bruh. And all she was doing was taking me to the crib to get shit. And at least it was a woman. But when dude came in her car, could they cool? Because I ain't get the connections out of, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had a connection. And there you go with the bullshit. Like, you didn't do that to him, though. Y'all, some of y'all men and y'all women is sad. They can't have not one, just a now hard friend. And I get it, but that's just the nature of the opposite sex. There's always going to be some kind of form of attraction. They might say, hey, you look nice. And then there might be a time when something go down. Then I guess that means there was something else. But if they just going to sit up here and use that moment, I would say, as a way to demonize you and say you're negative, and the reason why they did it was because you argued with me that day and some other corny ass shit, then you just need to be single. Well, that's what you would do. But you just need to be single. Because if you feel like that's what you got to deal with, that's what you got to deal with. First of all, y'all are going to learn about people, whether they're a man or a woman, especially a woman that just by herself, she don't want a man. And a lot of men find that intimidating, where she can just do a lot on her own. I mean, it's just like a man wanting to be by his fucking self. I don't really see women getting adamant because he want to be by himself. More like thirsty, bloodhoundish. They want to be all, treating sexual, or they want some kind of relationship. And he's like, yo, I don't want that. If anything, on the other end, that's what men deal with. I seen that shit. That shit horrible. I'd be like, bruh, how do you do it? Ain't nothing but women around this bitch too. It be women everywhere. The bruh, he can't even get a break. Like, goddamn. That's why I don't come outside. All I do is play the fucking game. But everybody swear to God, I just cheat and I do. Like, nah, he be playing the game, sis, in the house because he know if his ass go outside over for the niggas across the street, the one next to the bitch, like all eyes on him. Like, yo, bruh, are you okay? Like, oh my God, somebody needs to go see about this man. He trapped in the house. All he want to do is play video games. Don't nobody understand. I get it. I heard it. I swear. Until you actually isolate yourself and rip, man, this shit crazy. Y'all gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. Like, look, I don't want to go out because, and then you be thinking the nigga's scared to go. Some niggas had to just face the fact, like, you attractive, bro. You haven't had to go outside. And all the gaggle of bitches, like, this nigga, like, he just trying to handle it. He handling it just like a sweetheart. Just as sweet as he could be, old sweet. Probably the son of a tune and shit like that. Sure, no, whichever. The point I'm trying to make is, yeah, bruh, are you all right? Like, damn, they don't even talk about this shit. This shit deserves a story. Damn, like he just ooh. But some of y'all, that's probably karma, because you goddamn took a woman's ashe trying to use it for some other shit. You need to just go and be honest. Some of y'all, you was born with it too, man. You just need to get in touch with your feminine side. You always had it. For a lot of you, know what I'm saying? You didn't have to do all that with a woman. Take her ashe. So I ain't talking to them ashe stealing ass niggas. I'm talking to the ones you know how to tap in. I'm talking to you, bruh. Are you okay? Like, when you go outside, all the hoes start breathing. Girl, there you go. It's like Gaston, but on a respectable level. Like, he not an asshole. Let me get out of here. Y'all like, comment, and share. I did what I had to do. I don't give a fuck. Okay, here's the problem. When I pull up, don't scream and holler about how I come, how I pull up. Because you asked me, if you already knew I have financial, let's just lay it out. You already know I have certain issues in the financial department. You already know this. So don't get fucking mad when I pull up how I got pull up. Cause you don't know niggas' circumstances. Ladies, you're gonna start doing that shit too. You be putting the nigga in the fucked up predicament, and then when he overcome it, you over here salty than a bitch. Like, who the fuck does that? Y'all gonna get your ass called out too. So anyway, we gone. You like what you like, you don't, all that shit. You need me, you don't, Description box is open. You already know the vibes. I don't solicit people at all for shit. They over here trying to take my damn money. Udemy course. Where's my fucking money at? Like, that don't even make sense. 2 students taking my damn class, and it's been 30 days. I ain't getting none of my deposits. Who is this bitch trying to cloak my shit and then take my money? I wouldn't be surprised if it's somebody like who raised me. Yeah, confirmation. So I guess they are cocky as fuck about it. And then mad when you still succeed. You know what? You could have that like $12 or whatever. I actually know a way around it. God gave me a new idea. Crazy part, it's the same. It's gonna be the same shit y'all learned. Like, actually, I'm not giving out no new drip. Y'all fucked up. Now I'm about to get you with the old drip, which is stupid ass. I'm about to do it today. So y'all have a good day, and I'm about to go get this cash. Yeah, help out single moms and single dads and shit, because that's where it's at. That's where it's at over here. Y'all stealing from single parents, but then you swear they doing shit they ain't got no business. Mind your business. You wouldn't feel that way. Bye. I mean, you the one on that hot shit. Human Organ Trafficking Association. Is that roast beef or somebody's liver? Is it? See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Closing the energy out.